Last year, in the 52 boxes of quarters that we hunted, we managed to score 18 silvers, and that was my best year ever. We also managed to complete all of the clad quarter years, including the eaglebacks. But we need silvers to complete these books. We're going to kick off 2023 with 3 boxes in front of us, and if I need to add more to the video, I will, but I'm hoping I have enough finds in these 3 boxes. Let's find some silver, some W quarters, maybe some proof foreigns or varieties in this 3-box hunt. Hey everyone, it's RobFindsTreasure. Welcome back to my channel. Like I said in the intro, we've been at a 3-box hunt for this quarter hunt and fill series. Now it's going to be episode number 10, and it's boxes 53, 54, and 55 of the series, but it's boxes 1, 2, and 3 for 2023. Like I said, we've already completed all of these books, so I won't be showing these books any longer. They're going to be set to the side. We're going to focus on updating or upgrading our eaglebacks and finding silver for this book. Obviously, I also said I'd like to find some W's because they've been kind of running low lately, so maybe we'll find some W's in these 3 boxes as well. All 3 boxes are circulated quarters because they have the holes in the bottom, and I could tell that they're circulated. So we definitely have at least a 3-box hunt to kick off this video, and hopefully it's enough. We're going to get right into this top box. It's from a different bank than the bottom 2 boxes, and we'll see if we have any fancy enders on the top side. All right, we do not have any silver quarters, but definitely a circulated quarter box, and I do see some designs that could be W's. You guys know what's next. As soon as I have a find, if I have a find in this box, I'll bring you guys in. Welcome back. That first quarter box was a dud. We did find 4 eagleback quarters that I'll check at the end of the video, see if any upgrade. I'm being very picky on these because we have all year to upgrade the clad eaglebacks, and I don't want to pull them out and put them back in if they're not going to upgrade for sure. We also found a Man Killer Philadelphia 2022 quarter with a die chip at the nose and at the mouth. A little bit there on the nose, a little bit there on the mouth. Not in the best shape, but I'll hold on to it. And then, what a shame. Look at this damaged 2021 Philadelphia crossing the Delaware Washington quarter. And when I put it under the scope, despite the damage, it had a nice die chip at the hat. Unfortunately, because of the damage, it's worth nothing. So we'll be just tossing that back for now. 1 box down, 2 boxes to go. Let's see if we can find some silver, and still no W's in I don't even know how long. You know what? This box might be a tough open. Let's see if I can do it. All right. No silver quarter enders. Hopefully, silver and W enders. Let's see if I'm back with a find or at the end of the box. Roll number 6 of box 2 will officially get us off the W schneid because we have found a W quarter with the V75 privy, so it's going to be a 2020. Which design is it? It's the Salt River Bay. 2020 W quarter, only 2 million quarters minted of each of the 5 designs for 19 and 20. So these do fetch a little bit of a premium, as you guys know. Probably 10 to 15 bucks on average in this average circulated condition. We'll definitely take it. Feels good to get a W quarter. They're still out there. Now let's find more or some silver. Well, we're on roll number 17, and I have found a variety, the Minnesota State Extra Tree 2005 Philadelphia. And I'll show you mine under the scope first. You can see it has this little extra tree top right there, and that's what we're looking for the DDR006 or the FS804. Now, I'll start by saying there's almost 100 different extra tree varieties, and only a few fetch some value. This one has an assigned number, and it's recognized by PCGS. If I put a regular one under the scope for my collection, you can clearly see there is no tree top to it. And then if I slide it out of the way and bring the one that I found today back in, we have it. And that matches. I went ahead and brought up PCGS for those wondering. The DDR006 is right here, and in a mint state 60, they say it's worth about 20 bucks. I think mine's pretty nice. It's in pretty nice shape. It's definitely in a mint state grade. Has a little bit of circulation contact marks on it, especially right at his bust line or his neckline. But either way, it's in pretty nice shape overall. Not one that I would grade, but one that I'll keep in my collection. Anyway, nice variety. We'll add that to the collection. and we'll get back to the hunt. Roll number 30 of box 2, and the W's are definitely back because we have another one right here. There's no privy mark on this one, so we know it's going to be 2019. Which one is it? And it's the San Antonio Missions. We have found 2 W quarters from 2 different years, both of which I don't need. I need the AMP and the Marsh-Billings Rockefellers. I'm low on those, but I'll never turn down W's, especially when we get 2 in the first 30 rolls of box 2. Let's get more. Same roll, and we've got another W quarter. I said let's get more. I wasn't expecting it to happen so soon or at all. But this is going to be a 2020 because it's got the V75 privy. Which one is it? And it's the Marsh-Billings Rockefeller, one we need. I'm really low on these and the American Memorial Parks from 2019. I'll definitely take that. And after being ice cold on W's, we now have 3 in the first 30 rolls of this box. Dare I say, let's get more? Roll number 36, and yes, we will get more. I already saw it because it was reverse facing, and there was a war in the Pacific, and when I flipped it, it had a W. That is now 4 W quarters, 2 from 19 and 2 from 20 in this box. Roll number 38, and this is kind of unbelievable. I think I got someone's clad quarter dump because we've got a 5th W now. And this one is another 2019 because it doesn't have a V75 privy and it's in circulated condition. Which design is this one? And it's another San Antonio Missions 2019 W quarter. Unbelievable. 5 W's, 12 rolls left. Roll number 40, and they just keep stacking up. W quarter number 6, 2019, Lowell National Park. Wow. We have finished box number 2, and despite not getting any silver in that box, anytime you can get 6 W's, you can't get mad at that. And I don't know when the last time I found that many W's other than an uncirculated box back in 2019 and in 2020. That being said, 6 W quarters, a few more Eagle backs to check. We added another die chip quarter, and of course, that FS 804, that DDR Minnesota Extra Tree quarter. Definitely a fun box. Speaking of fun boxes, we got one more to go, one more chance at nabbing us some silver for 2023. Let's go ahead and pop the top of this really quick. Take a look inside. Don't see any silver quarters, but it's the same bank a week later, and it had the same stamp on the box, so maybe we'll get some more W quarters. We'll have to see. I'll be back if and when I have a first find, and hopefully it's a silver find, in box 3 of the hunt. Well, we're on roll number 11 of box number 3, the sister box to the other one, sort of. We've got another W quarter. Take a look at this. 2020 W. Got the V75 privy, and it's in decent shape. This one is a Salt River Bay. I've already got one of those, and I went ahead and flipped them all around so we could see which ones we have. And that's our 3rd from 2020 to go along with 4 from 2019. Now, let's get back to the hunt. We're on roll number 19 of box number 3, and it's not really something I need, but I got a kick out of flipping it around. We got a Philadelphia minted 2010 Yosemite National Park quarter. Took us forever to find the first one, and now we found a second one. Because I don't see them very often, I'll probably just pull it aside for now, but just wanted to share that with you and get on with the hunt. We're on roll number 45 of the 3rd box, and it's been a pretty slow box. I've added some more Eagle backs, but take a look at this. We've got a Panamanian quarter, and this is going to be a 1993. Should have the Balboa on the obverse, and it does. Can't get mad at that. Love that design. It's the Balboa Warrior, and I typically don't find Balboa quarters, although I do find my fair share of Balboa dimes. We'll take it. 1993 Panamanian quarter, first foreign of the 3 boxes, but only 5 rolls left. Well, we finished that 3rd quarter box to start off 2023, and the good news is I do have another quarter box because before I finished this one, I had a couple of errands to run, and I grabbed a 4th. So I'll be adding the 4th one to the hunt, but in the meantime, we've got a good amount of Eagle backs to check against the book. We got 4 die chip coins. You guys have seen the Extra Tree quarter, 7 W quarters, and the Balboa Panamanian quarter. Let me get the 4th box up here, box number 56, and we'll do a live opening in just a second. All right, we've got box 56, fourth for the year. It does have the 7658 stamp. I prefer the 40 stamps, but you know what? We'll see what's in this one. Still no silver on the hunt, but good finds across the board for everything else. Let's see if we have any fancy enders in this box that's being finicky on that last little bit. Holy cow. All right. Doesn't look like we have anything fancy on the top side. Always nice seeing a drummer boy ender, though. Let's go and start cracking rolls, and I'll bring you in on my first find of box 4 or at the recap of box 4. Roll 14 of the final box of the hunt's going to have another 4, and I didn't see it by the edge because it was near the end of the roll. It's going to be a Canadian Olympic quarter, Vancouver 2010, and this one was minted ahead of time in 2007. We'll definitely take that. I know I already have it, but it's still a cool find. We're on roll 40 of the final box, and we have another quarter that looks odd, so it's either another Canadian or it's a plated quarter. And that's going to be a Rhode Island 2001, and it does appear to have some sort of plating on it. Just a nice miscellaneous find. Nothing worth any money, though. We have finished that fourth quarter box of this video, and that's going to be the last one we're going to hunt for now. So 4 boxes on the year hunted. It stinks that we didn't get any silver. Would have loved to get something, but that's coin roll hunting. That being said, it wasn't without finds. We had 7 W quarters in a 4-box hunt, and it's nice to see them back. And one would argue that each W quarter is technically worth more on the market than a silver quarter. We also have a lot of eagle backs to check to see if we have any upgrades. Found a whole bunch of Wilma Mankiller die chip quarters. We had one crossing the Delaware Washington quarter with a little bit of a chip on his hat. We got that 2005 Extra Tree Minnesota Philadelphia quarter. We had one more 2010 Yosemite National Park quarter I'm going to put back because it's not in nice shape, but I just kept it aside. Couple of forns and a plated coin. Not a bad 4-box hunt. Like I said, it would be nice to get silver, but you can't expect it. Let me go ahead now, compare all the finds, and see if we have any upgrades. And if we do, I'll bring it back in. And either way, we'll look at the books, and I'll give some final thoughts on the hunt in just a moment. All right, we have compared all of the coins to the 2 Eagleback albums. And of course, we didn't add any silver, so nothing in the book from 1962 and back. We still need that 1963 Philadelphia silver quarter, but I did have 9 upgrades. So after 56 boxes, even though we only have 70 of the 146 Eagleback quarters, including the silver ones, it's nice getting 9 upgrades for the book, and the book is starting to look a lot better. I'll only be updating these 2 albums for the rest of the year because the Etherclad books are already complete, and I'm happy with the quarters that are in them. There are a lot of nice quarters in here that are clad, but there are some that we need to find, like a nicer 77, a nicer 74, so on and so forth. But definitely have a nice start here to the year with 9 upgrades. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this 4-box hunt. I know we got silver skunks. We have nothing for the jar, but at least he got some silver from last night's $50 hunt. If you did, I'd appreciate that thumbs up. And as always, everyone, happy hunting and thanks for watching. The silver jar is hoping for a quarter feast, but he's going to have to stay hungry. Luckily, we found some silver during the $50 hunt last night.